Alright everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to another LEGO custom minifigures review, and today we've got a special edition that we're going to be looking at, which is the X-Men. Now I'm doing this for the anticipation of Wolverine and Deadpool that's coming out, Deadpool and Wolverine I should say, and in the next episode we'll be looking at a few more Deadpool minifigures that I got. But for this one, especially with Deadpool being a part of the X-Men universe, we are going to be looking at 7 of them today. 7 which I got. So I'm just going to pick them out randomly when we're going to review them. I'm not looking at what I've got right now, so we've got our first one here. So let's have a look who we've got. And it's, if I can put into frame. Oh, by the way, yeah, new background and stuff and all that. It's a bit shaky, I know. I'm going to try and get it sorted out for the next episode. But forgive me if I get some of these names wrong, but this is Rogue, I believe. And I think I've got the actual minifigure of her that came with the LEGO X-Men jet that came out. I think it was last year or the year or this year. It was one of them, but this is actually kind of cool because I think this is like more of the comic book wise. The comic book style of the figure. I really love the detail from her jacket to her belt and to her legs. It's absolutely awesome. The detailing as well on the hair, so she's got white in her hair as well with a bit of red. That's her unique style. There is printing that's going on the arms and the legs at the side and also at the back, and it's really cool to have. I don't know if she's got another face. Let's go and have a look. So these are very hard to get off. I think this is like glued on. Yeah, I can't get this off. This hairpiece is literally glued on. I cannot swap it. I cannot take it off, but I really like this one. The other one I've got on the shelf, and I didn't like take it down because they're all stacked up, so hopefully at some point I will do a comparison if you guys want to see that. This is a really cool one to start off with. So Rogue from the X-Men, she's got the X-Men logo on her arms as well at the top, on her belt, so you can see just right there, just behind her jacket, she's got one there. Pretty cool. I think this is definitely better than the official one that we got as well, because this is a lot more detailed than the one that LEGO actually produced. Alright, so for our next one, I am going to select this one. Oh, okay, so this one I actually had to add the earpiece to it, but it's Wolverine. So I know it's the wrong hairpiece and all that. I don't have anyone or anything that's similar to what Wolverine has, so this is my take on the Wolverine hairpiece for this custom minifigure. Just a bit of a problem with this one, like the legs are very loose on it, which I don't mind. It's just for display purposes only. But he did come with his cowl, and if I can get into shot, his cowl is a lot bigger than his head, and when I put the cowl on his head, it covered his eyes and it didn't look right, so I'm leaving the headpiece off. Not saying that it's a bad idea, but it's just a bit big for the minifigure. So anyway, going towards the detail, he's got his claws for his accessories, which is pretty cool. It's like shoulder pads here from mini sets. He's got arm printing with hairs on his arm, and it looks like his gloves coming out there. So again, on the other side it's the same. The torso printing's pretty cool, showing his muscles and also the patterns that are all over the figure, as well as his belt with the X on it. Going towards his legs as well, he's got the boots on as well. It's keeping with the classic animated style, like I think it's X-Men 97, that's on Disney Plus. I've not watched all of them yet, but so far the show is pretty good, it's pretty decent. And he's got some back printing as well, which is really cool to see as well. So it kinda, I don't know if it carries on from the side. If I can, it does carry on from the side. Okay, I never knew that. So this is my first time looking at these minifigures as well. He has got a alternative face. So yeah, we're gonna just put the hairpiece back on. So yeah, I know it looks wrong, the hairpiece and all that. I tried to find something similar to it. I've not got any other hairpieces for Wolverine, but this one's pretty cool. Just a shame about the legs being a bit flimsy. This is just going to go on this stand with the other Lego custom ones I've got. I'm shaking my hand here. Again, pretty cool though. I really love the accessories it comes with, because obviously Wolverine is not Wolverine without his claws. Alright, so our next one we're going to look at is... oh, okay. Practically one of my favourite X-Men at the minute, which is Cyclops. Now, I've got an official Cyclops one as well from the Jet set that came out, because Cyclops was played by James Marsden. You see my shadow as well. He was played by James Marsden in the X-Men films, the X-Men trilogy, I should say, the original ones, and he was a really cool character, James Marsden being one of my favourite actors. This one, I like how he stays with the style of the blue and the yellow, just with the bit of red for the X, and on the belt itself on his torso. He's got some detailing on the sides here, from his arms to bracelet here, I think, and then to his shoes. Same on the back, and it carries on. It's really, really cool. I really like this figure. I just love the colour contrast of the blue and the yellow, and he's got his red hairpiece, which sticks with this style of X-Men 97. If we take the hairpiece off, he has got an alternate head thing, but I don't know if that's a smirk. That's more of a smirky side, while that's more of a serious side. I've got no idea, they both look the same to me. But I love how it contrasts with the colours. It is absolutely awesome to have. This is going to go next to the one that I officially got, and it's just really cool to have. I really love all the detailing of the suit on it, and it is personally one of my favourites out of this collection so far. Alright, so going to our next one right now. There's a little cut, so if you experienced that, I apologise. Our next one, we're gonna go with this one, and oh, okay, it is Beast. Now, Beast has similar, I should say, colour pattern to what Cyclops have. So if I just get the Cyclops again, I think Cyclops is just a bit brighter. He's just, unless, oh god, I don't know if they were lightning then. I don't know what just happened then, I don't know if they flashed on my screen, I just saw that, but yeah, it looks like it's nearly the same. It looks like it's the same sort of torso printing, like just added a few more features. Of course, Beast being like one of the smartest X-Men around. I remember I think it was the Last Stand X-Men one when you saw him a bit more. I'm pretty sure it was the Last Stand, I've got no idea. But I do own the official Beast minifigure as well from the CMF series. I actually can't wait for the CMF series 3 if they ever make one. That'll be really cool to do. Getting some like comic book based costumes and that sorted out. But let's go over the figure. So he's got his claws at the bottom, which is cool. His fur that's going down here. You can tell he's got his trunks on. His belt going across as well. His torso out. There's a fur printing on the arms going to the back and the back of the legs as well. He does have an alternate hairstyle. If I can take this piece off, I did earlier. It just came loose. I don't know why it's not letting me do it now. This is a really cool minifigure. I love the hairpiece as well. This is what I wanted for Wolverine. If it was all black, I might end up getting another Beast minifigure like this, so I can just get the hair to go all black, so I could go on the other Wolverine minifigure, which you just saw. But I really like this. This is going next to the Beast figure, the other one that I've got. It looks more serious, this one, because the other one's like more cartoonish. But I really love it, and it's a cool figure to add to my collection. Alright, going for the next one, we've got 3 more. We've got 3 more, and our next one... oh, okay. We have got... Storm. Now let me... there we go. So I do have the Storm minifigure as well. But this one, I really love the little cape thing on it. It's not flimsy like the one from the official one. There's a little bit of marking here on all that. It's a little bit of dirt or something. There we go, wiped off. But yeah, so this one comes with accessories. Storm, of course, shooting Storm out of her hands. Like lightning bolts, something like that. I don't know me X-Men too well, but oh god, I am knocking my camera about way too much. But let's go over the detail on the figure. Of course, she's all in white, which is her iconic look, and she's got the X-Men logo on the top right there of her torso. The printing is absolutely incredible. I really love that. The hairpiece as well, I really dig. That's really cool. I prefer this hairpiece more than the Mohawk one that we got with the actual CMF minifigure. I love the cape as well. Again, like, it's not too flimsy, and it's more of a harder material than a soft material than the actual minifigure had. Printing on the back as well is pretty cool. And I always remember the one that Halle Berry played, the portrayal, because she mainly played in the live action films, and I really wish that the company would actually try and do a Halle Berry X-Men minifigure. That would be really cool for me to review. Oh, and again, I forgot to say that most of these figures come from City Figures. Link is always available in the description below, so go check them out. They absolutely do amazing work, and they keep you updated for when their stalls are open. So yeah, printing on the arms as well, and she's got this shoulder pad thing like a part of her outfit. She's not got another face as well, so this is the only face that we've got for her. And again, it's pretty cool. First time I've seen accessories like this for Lightning, because the next minifigure you're going to see is completely different, and that is, if I get it right, and it is Jean Grey, I believe, also known as like the Dark Phoenix. Like I just said with the lightning bolts, these are like the actual Lego minifigure ones that you can get in sets. But here's the thing, I don't know if this is the actual Jean Grey minifigure. That was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I've got no idea if it is. It looks so similar, I might need to go do my research. But let's go and take a look at this minifigure. She's in a green and yellow outfit, similar to what Rogue was. And she's got the Dark Phoenix logo on her torso, like a belt going down towards her legs. I really love the accessories of these lightning as well. She's not got much printing on the back and the sides, so I'm guessing that this is the actual minifigure. I don't know, in all honesty, if it is. This is going to be really rare if it is, because you can't get this minifigure anymore unless you go on Bricklink, and it's like, it costs $1,000 or something. I've got no idea. But she's got torso printing on the back, which is pretty cool. I cannot take a hair piece off, it's literally glued on. I think she's only got one face anyway, so, which I don't mind. Again, like, these are display purposes only. But yeah, there's not much detail on the sides, only on the back and the front. And it's just pretty cool minifigure. Nice to see the hairpiece like that. Again, because I always like that hairpiece for creating more female superhero minifigures, and that I always thought it looked pretty cool. But yeah, it is awesome to own a Jean Grey now, and it is pretty cool to have it in my collection. Alright, now coming to our last one, and that is, I'll get him in position right, it is Magneto. Now look at the detailing on this one. Of course, you've got to have Magneto in the X-Men universe. He is the main villain after all. I really love the accessories here. That's like purple transparency and all that. He's got like lightning striking through it. His absolute uniform, not uniform, his outfit is absolutely amazing. This is my first Magneto minifigure that I've had since the actual one that came out in 2012, the Deadpool and Wolverine set. But I've got the X-Men 97 one, but this is the closest one I'm going to get to the very first one I ever had. The cape is hard plastic, which I like, to be honest. You know, if I stand it up right now, it's not too bad, but it sometimes does fall because of the weight of it. But going to this hairpiece, it did not include it. I've just included it myself because he does come with his helmet. If I just show you now. So this is the actual helmet it came with, and I think this is the official helmet mold that they used for the actual Magneto minifigure. But I had to use this hairpiece because I wanted to display it more with the hairpiece and the face itself. Kind of reminds me of Palpatine a lot from Star Wars. So if we just put his arms down, you'll be able to see his torso. He's got his iconic red and purple, which I really love. They've done an amazing job on the detailing. He has got a leg print on the sides and on the arms, not too much on the back. His legs do come off pretty easy, so you've got to be very careful. I'm just going to take the cape off. I think he does have another face as well, which I'll just show you quickly with the back. So it's more like, I don't know, like someone took my last slice of pizza face, and I will get my revenge. So yeah, he's got a print on the back, which is pretty cool. Purple boots, I really love purple being my favourite colour. And yeah, no, I don't know what else to say about this minifigure because I don't know Magneto a whole lot. If we just take a look at his cape pretty quickly, it's just a hard piece of plastic. It is awesome. I really like it. I do not like the fabric capes as much because they get bent and stuff. No, well, not like bent, but like they fold. And then you can't put them back right, and they just don't look cool in the collection. So like, I really like to see hard capes being put more into Lego sets these days. Let's go for like the minifigure itself. Wait till I just put the cape back onto it. This is where the tricky part comes in. Me trying to put the cape back on. There we go. That went too bad, I'd say. But going back to the main minifigure itself, it's pretty cool. I really love it. It's amazing. One of my favourites out of the collection, along with Cyclops, and it is pretty cool to own. If you're an X-Men fan, I definitely recommend for you to pick this one up straight away. Alright guys, that does it for episode 7 on my Lego custom minifigures reviews. Now I gotta say, this has been like one of my favourite ones to do so far because it's been Marvel again, but not only been Marvel but X-Men. I've got to say that out of all of them, it's got to be Cyclops. That's going to be my favourite out of all of them so far, with Magneto being second and Storm being third. But next episode we're going to focus on a couple of more Deadpool ones alongside with some other Marvel ones. And the one after that is a very special spooky one where we're going to be looking at horror ones. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this is the official Jean Grey San Diego exclusive. Sorry it's a bit blurry, but my camera's not wanting to work as much. But please let me know if it is a San Diego exclusive, because that'll be pretty cool to own. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see more, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I've just got to say thank you for supporting this series so far. You guys have been awesome with it. And go check out City Figures, link is always available in the description below to check out their posts. And I'll see you all in the next one.